Hello and welcome back to another video. Ooh. Cheap knives. Cheap kitchen knives. Now, those who frequent, Rural Kings, which I can never seem to pronounce correctly, you might actually recognize these. Now I was dragged down there, just a little bit ago to, trying to look up a belt for my grandpap, and I noticed these for $2 each because they were on clearance. So I decided, fuck it, why not? So do not have very high hopes for these, to be quite frank. Ooh. 78021, 78022, 78028. Maybe that means there's actually more things in the series. 2-pack copper knife. Actually, let's do a single one. Copper knife, 9.5 inch. Can we please use centimeters for once, despite being in the United States? No sharpening, stainless steel knife. You said it's a fucking copper knife, and there you say right there it's stainless steel with non-stick coating. Oh, great. That means PFASs, and that's brilliant. You know, I don't have any... Now, I don't know about anyone else, but when I cut food with a knife, I don't have any issues with stuff sticking to the knife. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't have issues with stuff sticking to knife in general, even when I'm using a knife for creative projects of mine. I guess if for some reason, taking a knife through, like, gooey crap for some reason, then it'll stick by then, at that point, but really, is that a big issue? I don't think so. Maybe it'll come off with acetone or something. Actually, probably not. They're notorious for being, unreactive and stuff. Ergonomic handle with a comfortable non-slip grip. Yep, I can agree with that. Great for cutting meat, vegetables, fruits, and other uses in the kitchen. Yep, ultra sharp edge, stainless steel, protective non-stick coating, ergonomic handle design. Brilliant. Pretentious P65 warning, although in this case it's actually kind of useful because it tells us that it includes di-2-ethyl hexyl whatever the hell that is, which is, that's actually kind of useful. That's actually a useful warning, as opposed to just the, known to the state of California to cause cancer and blah, 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 and then just not elaborate past that. So, here's, another knife. A non-cancerous, causing knife, so, arguably superior to this. Now, actually, I want to do a bit of a rant. There's a local Dollar General near to my house where, in order to buy movies, any of the DVDs or Blu-rays from there, ID check. Just that specific Dollar General. The other one right next to it, down the street, no ID checks. So I picked these up today. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to show my ID, because, the knives and stuff, it's a fucking knife. No ID check. In order to buy knives, but I have to have an ID check to buy DVDs at a specific store. That's, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm not holding out my breath for this. That coating looks so cheap and just cheesy. Nothing obvious. Yeah. What did I just do? I don't know why I just did. Definitely not. Despite I've watched a few videos on knives due to the, autistic hyperfixations, but primarily a computer programmer, but it looks kind of coarse, not very polished, which makes sense. Coating, let me focus on that. Despite pressing it with my nose, doesn't show up. And it's kind of worn away on that side. Use this knife that I very poorly sharpened in the past. And I think it actually looks more polished than the what did it say? No sharpening stainless steel knife with I wonder if these this kind of feels vaguely what's the term as seen on TV product ish. Stick. Oh yeah, it's very magnetic. Not like that really says anything about the metal. Speaking of metals, something I do know about knives is the grade of the metal is actually important. For like durability, because I mean I have like one of those Dollar Tree specials. Probably shouldn't be holding it like that. With one of those pocket multi-tool knife things from Dollar General, and I have actually sharpened that thing multiple times with like the high grit sandpaper I have, and it always gets dull. Where I think the thing, and as a weird project, I got my hands on these really cheap, nasty butter knives, which I think probably used some sort of cast metal thing, and I tried sharpening that even at like very coarse angles, and it just didn't take an edge. So I just want a general, I'm not exactly the most impressed on that. Actually, let me go get some fruit. Alright, these were on the ground near the fruit trees my neighbor has, so I'm just gonna, because I was looking for those invasive spotted lanternflies. Yeah, that cut plenty fine. That was actually a bit more difficult, but that's probably because this is a questionable thing. About this, this isn't. Yeah, that was understandably quite easy. Alright, these aren't terrible knives. I don't know how well it's gonna hold up to wear and tear, but at least from the get-go, they're not terrible. So the one last thing, actually. This popsicle stick. I wonder if it's actually... Try and do this without cutting into my skin, and it might be doing that thing where it being rough, not a perfect edge, is creating a bit of a saw. But whatever. Anyway, one of those is going weird. Aurora King, $5, clearance again. Cup holder magnetic phone mount. Yeah, I figured I might as well try this with the phone as well. For, well, filming. Yep, again, that was pretty fine. That was also plenty fine. Of course, I'm not going to do something like absolutely batshit insane, like run across a bit of concrete. That will destroy any knives, and you don't need to be a Mr. Knife person to know that'll destroy a knife. Although I did try cutting through a small rock with a butter knife as a kid, when I was like 7 years old or something. Oh, that's not all that big. Oopsie, this might not be as useful as I thought it could be. Oh well. This is gonna be... It's gonna... I might... Let me manage this. It is extremely precarious, but... Yes, that is technically, stretched it out. That is holding. Yeah, that's, kind of a resonance shaking thing right there. Here's the one I was using. I got this at, like, a garage sale, and, this was actually originally a motorized selfie thing, but what I did was I gutted it and then put this back on, and then epoxy resined the stand into place, and plenty stable. But maybe I'll also put some weight into it so that's even more stable. Also, this does not want to click back in. We'll rotate back. There it is. It is rotated back into place. Oh, that was so rough. That was a hell of a lot easier with that. So, yeah, I don't know what else is... Oh, yeah, I could... There was liquid on it. That would not be fair if it had liquid on it. And that is the most difficult, because it's horribly dull. So, yeah. Ooh, maybe I can sharpen this. Alright, so I ate some of these are pears, so that's, let me eat the rest of that one that isn't mushy. Get this stuff out. I was gonna say, try not to scratch the coffee table, but this, yeah. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I was gonna try and use my, 600 grit, because I don't have much of this 2000 grit, but I can't find the 600 grit, so, well, I guess that's gonna have a bit of an enjoyment or something. Oh, fuck it. Please don't make a mess. Oh, is that doing that bullshit thing water does where it clings to, goes to the bottom of the container. Not it's gonna be difficult with the phone in the way. The phones. The phones. This is not how you properly sharpen a knife, but... Oh, shit, that's cutting into... I'm not doing it at the correct angle. Like I said, I'm a computer programmer, not a knife person, so, yes. And cause that weird, candle holder thing also on the coffee table to, removing stuff. There's dust in the water. Hopefully metal dust, not some weird, strange SCP or something. That'd be very inconvenient if this was spawning some weird SCP that would kill me. So I have plans in the future, like continuing to do the dishes and stuff. Yeah, it's being polished. Probably not doing it at the correct angle, but oh god, here comes the annoying part. Let me try and... This is probably where being ambidextrous, being able to use both left and right hand as the same, come in useful. Bet all the knife enthusiasts right now are just cringing the hell out, really cringing right now. And I would not blame you. You very much have a right to be cringing, because I am certain I'm doing something horribly wrong. Yep, wiping that onto my jeans is totally the right call. Yeah, this glittery, coppery looking thing is so gimmicky. It looks so kind of infantile, really. Why is it called a copper knife if it only looks like that? What's the point? Marketing, obviously. Why did I even ask that? I'm sure if I really cared, I could figure that out and put more effort into this. I don't think I noticed a difference. Probably because I didn't sharpen it correctly, but okay, this is where the video ends.